see all of you. That's really strange. I'm sure that's going to change momentarily. I will it to change. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to attempt to convey how excited I am to be here. This evening, before I biked here, I was in my apartment, and I was drinking water, and I was kind of thinking what I have to take. And I was like, this is me drinking water before the comedy show. And I was like, this is what it feels like to be me before the comedy show. And I was like, mark it. And I got on my bike and I was like, this is what it feels like to bike before I do that comedy show. That is how excited I am to be here. Woo, all right. Awesome. Thank you, that's my name. Now that we've got that part out of the way, that was my opener. I just thought of that today, obviously, before I came here. Okay. Argyle and intense self-loathing have two things in common. They're both patterns. This is not a boo situation yet. And they're both patterns I sometimes get into. I wrote down my jokes. It's because I respect you and I respect my jokes. That's why they're on this very substantial coaster. So they're not engraved. They're on this coaster. It's a joke. Gonna get married. That is a catchy tune. That will be stuck in your head tonight. But I'm going to tell you, that is a first date killer. A little advice. Do not sing that at a first date. Okay, enough of the jokes. Okay, I was out on Capitol Hill the other night, actually a while ago, with a friend, and a guy comes up to me and my friend, and he's like, hey ladies, can I borrow a key? And I was like, well, following my say yes to life philosophy, which I obviously have, I was like, sure, here's a key. And he dipped the key into a small baggie of cocaine and then snorted a line right in front of us. He apparently also says yes to life. We dated for about 3 months. Well, when he finally broke up with me, he said it was because my marathon habit was really self-destructive. And he's also scared of my family. They're like this section right here. That's what? All right. So now I'm single again in Seattle, which you've heard about. It sucks to be single in Seattle. Dating sucks in Seattle. So, I actually, you know it's gotten bad when you find yourself checking out the guy on the corner standing there holding the furniture clearance sign. I was like, that guy can really dance. And then I was like, I wonder where he goes out after work. I wonder if he smokes. I was like, you cannot date that guy, Colleen. You cannot date him. He has like the world's crappiest job. He's probably terribly broke. He probably doesn't even own a car. And then I snapped out of my reverie and I was like, I think I missed my bus stop. I'm going to be late for my food stamps appointment. Dang it. That's okay though, I don't mind being single because I have my vibrator to keep me warm. Thank you. I will relay that information when I get home to my vibrator. I got it at Babes in Toyland, or Toys in Babeland? I can't remember. Babes in Toyland, Toys in Babeland. Alright, I believe, yep, absolutely, thank you for your input. Anyway, I can never keep it straight because the one is a sex shop on Capitol Hill run by primarily lesbians, and the other is a 1960s film hit starring Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke. I mean, can you blame me, really? It's pretty confusing. I made that joke by myself. Yeah. I've been really I work part-time at a community college. What? See, those are the so now we're parsing it out. This is the people I work with. These are the people I'm related to. You don't know how I know these people, but I do. I do work part-time, and I've also been growing my hair out. Which is exhausting. I was crossing the street yesterday and a cop on a Segway saw me. I was jaywalking, illegally crossing the street. And I saw him see me. I was like, and he goes, and I was like, and he was like, but I made this really good getaway. I just stepped up on the curb. Enough of this funny stuff. I have more stuff to say to you. Stop laughing. It blows my mind that people will take they won't take their money to traditional banks because they don't trust the traditional bank, but they will bring their paycheck to a company whose mascot is a human-sized talking caterpillar. Seriously, right? That caterpillar rips people off. Is an untrustworthy caterpillar. I just like that sentence. Untrustworthy caterpillar. You don't get to say that very often in real life. So, I want to clear up a little confusion about Vancouver, Washington, and Vancouver, BC. Alright, now, of course, there's probably been confusion in the past. They're both in the Pacific Northwest. They're kind of relatively close to each other. They were founded within a few years of each other. You might not have known that. But Olympics time rolled around, and basically it was a rude wake-up call for the people in Vancouver, Washington, because they discovered that when people expect to arrive in Vancouver, BC, and yet they find themselves in southwestern Washington, they are really, really angry. For obvious reasons. So they've adopted a motto. So they put together this committee, they decided to get a motto together for the city, and they went with what I think is the safe choice. They went with the original Vancouver. I mean, I think they could have gone with the more culturally descriptive craptastic Vancouver. Or the simpler Alright. I was out on a run the other day with my brand new shiny little iPod thing, and I got, it's pretty rad. Anyway, you almost distracted me, sir. It's time to hit the showers, and I looked down, and there were these like little red raised bumps, like right where my iPod had been, and I was like, wait a second. I thought I was the first one to be with this iPod. And then, no, seriously. I know why they get it. Sorry, no offense. But then I looked on the box and it does indeed say MP3 player. You may hear that they've been recalling all this lettuce. Lettuce has been causing E. coli outbreaks, which is not funny. Not a funny topic to bring up, apparently. But they've been recalling all this lettuce to Arizona, which is where it's all from. And at the border, the officials have not been stopping the lettuce because they say iceberg sounds pretty white. That was a political joke. Arizona has a new law. Just read up on that. You guys are crazy. Alright, just a few more jokes. Actually, to bring it down a little, you may notice that I'm not myself right now. No, I'm terribly myself. I'm terribly, terribly hungover from consuming the alcohol last night, which you shouldn't do before a big show. Really, you shouldn't. But I did. And I did. And I don't even remember the name of the last bar I was in. Frankly, it's a blur. Ooh. And then I hooked up with this random guy. Oh my god. And then I drove my car. Whoa. Yeah, I know, this is bad. I get back to my apartment, I open my refrigerator, and I pull out a beer and I drink it. Yeah. And then I looked at the beer and I was like, alright, Colleen. That was your last beer. And then I found one in the vegetable crisper. So it's okay. That's a joke about alcoholism. Dear audience, remember when you didn't laugh at my caterpillar joke? That's okay, because you'll have that song stuck in your head all night. Right soon. Love, Colleen. Thanks, guys. You're awesome.